What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It is Monday over here. I meant to get on a little sooner, but I was on I think a 36-hour fast. I was debating if I should just come on before I eat, but I eventually gave into the eating, and it feels pretty good, okay? It feels pretty good to eat after 36 hours. But more importantly, we do have Bitcoin here today, up very slightly today, about a 1%, but earlier today, it had even broken above 27K, got rejected by, some moving averages on that level. We're going to take a look into what has gone on in this market. What could this mean for a lot of these altcoins here? Of course, the main topic today will be about Kaspa. It is near all-time highs. It looks like it's going to retest its previous all-time highs. Let's see what this could mean for this market. Could it actually break it and go higher? We're going to take a look into some upside and downside price targets, as well as some key price levels to be paying attention to in order for this market to go either way. I'm going to be giving you guys my personal sentiment and opinions on this market later in this video, so make sure to stay around for that. However, I am not a financial advisor, nor am I an elite trader of any sorts, even though I am a profitable trader who's been able to keep most of my profits during the last bear market. But I'm looking to crush it here for the next bull cycle, so if you guys feel the same way, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Let's take a look into the charts here. All right, it is lagging a little bit, so give it a little bit more time today. We do have Bitcoin currently very close to 26.8K. As you guys can see, we are zooming in here on this hourly time frame because Bitcoin did have quite a bit of a move today, okay? Up to about 27.4K. Let's see what could be happening here on a little bit higher time frame, okay? So let's go to the 4-hour time frame because, it is still kind of a new trend here since it has broken out of this falling wedge pattern on this 4-hour time frame. I did say that since the price action has broken out of this falling wedge pattern, the measure move for Bitcoin here is going to be about 29.2K area. Now, how would this actually affect a lot of the altcoin markets? Well, in my opinion, it is the driver for most of the crypto markets here. So if Bitcoin goes up, it could bring quite a bit of these altcoins up with it. As you guys can see, quite a bit of these altcoins are up with Bitcoin today, okay? Now, since the price action has broken out of this pattern, it has been running within this rising channel pattern, okay, which is usually a bearish pattern. Now, it looks like the price action was actually going to break down here, okay? On this, I think it was about yesterday late afternoon, okay? It looked like it was going to break down. However, this looks like a major fake out for the bears, right? Bearish pattern, looked like it was going to break out, but against its odds, it actually broke back into this pattern. And in my opinion here, it does invalidate this rising channel pattern, okay? Now let's take a look into the 6-hour time frame, where I did mention yesterday that this could be a bounce to be looking for, the 6-hour 21 SMA, right? I mentioned yesterday that, could this be a moving average that is going to be very important for this bounce, right? It did look like it pulled through for the bulls, okay? However, it is getting rejected here, notably here, the 27.3K area, okay, which is the 6-hour 200 SMA, which is the orange line here. quite a bit of moving averages here as well, but not as dense as the next one I'm going to be talking about. Sorry, I'm gonna take a little bit more time on Bitcoin today because this is going to be something very big to be watching out for. Even if we're in the altcoin markets, I am trading altcoins as well, but I cannot just lose sight of Bitcoin because I don't want to go against Bitcoin, okay? I don't open positions usually, depending on the setup, okay? Against Bitcoin, okay? Unless Bitcoin is not doing anything, then I could go either way. But if Bitcoin is having a very clear direction, right? I probably don't want to go in the opposite direction, okay? Most likely. Now, let's take a look into the daily time frame here, where we do see the daily 50 SMA, which is the gray line here at about 27.3K as well, in that area. So pretty close to that 6-hour 200 SMA, right? But the level I am really paying attention to would be about that 28K level, which I've been talking about, which you would have your daily 200 SMA currently at about 27.7K. I'm not really paying too much attention here on the 3-day because, the moving averages are basically pretty in line with the weekly and the monthly. So it's pretty stacked in terms of resistances at that 28K level. So I don't think it's going to be an easy level to break. Okay. You got your monthly 21 as well. Let me take that back. I mean, not that it's not going to be it's not that it's going to be not an easy level to break, but it's definitely a level I want to pay attention to because I think that, it could go either way, right? So, but it is a level to be very much paying attention to. Let's take a look into Kaspa now, okay? So we had to spend a little bit more time on Bitcoin today because we did have a move, to the upside. I have, I'll get to that in a second. Okay, let's go through Kaspa real quick. Okay, things are lagging a little bit here on TradingView today, but what I'm gonna talk about is that Kaspa is basically very close to its all-time highs, okay? This is based on the KuCoin chart, and its all-time highs before was about that 5.2 cents area. Price action has gone as close to about 5.1 cents area, okay? Will this actually break through the all-time highs here? Let's take a look. So this is the weekly time frame. Let me go down a little bit to the daily time frame and see if we can get any kind of patterns that would tell me what could be going on and increase my probability of being right. So right here on this daily time frame, we do have what it looks like to be a cup and handle that could be forming. I would say that this is probably still a couple of days away from being developed, but it looks like it is a cup and handle, okay? With the neckline to be about the 5.2, 5.3 cents area from these 2 wicks right here, right? You do have your cup, but it hasn't came up here to test that 5.2K area, 5.2 cents area, okay? Let's just say, hypothetically, that this cup and handle actually develops, then it's going to look something more like this, okay? We're going to take a measure target from the neckline of the cup and handle, which is basically measured from measuring the neckline down to the bottom of the pattern, and then putting the measurement back on top of the pattern, which will give the measured target about a 7.3 cents measured targets. Now, measured targets are estimates only, okay? It could be over, under, and it's probably not going to be there overnight, most likely, right? Do your own Google searches on measured targets, cup and handles. Don't just take my word for it. Go out and actually learn these concepts. Let it resonate with you. Verify what I'm saying. Don't just take my word for it, because it is not financial advice. It is purely, based on my own experience and understanding, right? Go and do your own due diligence on what is being shown here. Go and chart this yourself. See if it makes sense. As at the end of the day, that's what really matters. Let's take a look into. That's basically what I have to say here, right? Let's take a look into some key price levels. The price action does need to break in order to go to the upside. So we don't have too many major moving averages in this market, so that simplifies things, okay? We do have the weekly moving average pretty much well below the price action. It has just appeared this week. The weekly 21 SMA, this little blue dot right here at about 3.1, 3.2 cents area. Okay, that's not even something to be worried about right now because it's underneath the price action. The 3-day 21 SMA, currently about 4 cents. Daily 50, 21 SMA are all underneath the price action as well. So we basically have no major moving averages acting as resistance. Now, given that, okay, the next level of key resistance would be about this previous all-time high, about 5.2, 5.3 cents area. I'm just going to say 5.3 cents area because that's the, it's in decimals. I'm just going to round it off evenly in this case, according to this case. Let's take a look into the key price levels going downwards. Okay, we do have quite a bit of major moving averages beneath the price action, so that's going to be acting as support. So we have the daily 50 SMA, which is the gray line, about 4.1 cents. Daily 21 SMA, currently about 4 cent area. 3-day 21 SMA, currently about 4 cent area. Weekly 21 SMA, currently about 3.1 cents area. So quite a bit of major moving averages below the price action. And therefore, I am not going to name any other supports beneath this price action. Okay, I'm not going to go into further previous trading history, okay, because there's already quite a bit of support beneath the price action. And for time's sake, I'm going to keep it short here. So if you guys want to go ahead and do it on your own and check out previous trading history for key supports beneath the last major moving average there, the lowest major moving average there, you guys can go ahead and do that. If you guys need some help on how you can do that, you guys can check out my previous videos and check out how I do it, and use that same concept if you guys are kind of beginners, right? So that's basically it. My personal sentiment on this market right now is overall bullish. I do have all long positions open. I don't have short positions open at this time. Of course, it's not 100% that I won't open a short position. It is most likely. Okay, that is just what I'm doing. I could very much be wrong. It is not financial advice, right? So, we do have something important coming up within the next 2 days, which is basically the Fed rate hike. I am considering basically closing out all my long positions. I'm considering closing out all my long positions because they're leverage positions. And you guys know that, with the Fed rate hike, there could be quite a bit of volatility coming for the crypto markets. So, I don't want my leverage positions to get liquidated because they're leveraged. So I am considering, closing out my long positions for that special event. So that's it for this post. I will be doing more posts later today. Thank you very much for watching. Watch my later posts, and I'll see you guys later.